Today on EA Sports, Super Bowl 59. We'll see Taylor Heineke and the New York Giants taking on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their 6'1" quarterback from Old Dominion. It's Taylor Heineke.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And the play fake, and now Heineke. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Heineke. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The first down screen pass, good for 5. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But and he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Here we go. Saquon Barkley. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by Aaron Rodgers, who won Super Bowl 45 right here in this very stadium.
And in fine fashion, too. The MVP, what did he throw for? Over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns.
Boy, he had a big day, and they needed every bit of that in beating Pittsburgh for another championship for the Green Bay Packers. But when you watch him play, how much fun is it to see him go out there, dissect defenses with not just his arm but his mind? And I think his ability to move is a huge part of his game.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Hall again. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Here's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And all of that was capped off by a Jeremy Ruckert touchdown catch. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A 1st down throw for Heineke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Heineke. He's got this complete to Robinson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. And we are back. Biggest game. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, now Rodgers. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Rodgers going to throw. His throw incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They go play action. Now Heineke. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson, 29 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Heineke gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Wandale Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1 play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time, because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards and a giant first down. Heineke again. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
Well, if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. And again, it's Rodgers. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Rodgers. Connection made to Ruckert. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 65 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On 1st down, Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A handoff for Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Rodgers now on 1st down. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go to Barkley again. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Throwing, Heineke. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 88 yards rushing for him now, a big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. Now 2nd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the run, this is Gray. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Heineke. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Here's Heineke. He'll rifle this one deep right side and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.